Welcome back. The Herd is coming up next right here on FS1. So let's head over check in with Colin this morning. Hey, Colin, what's in the show?
You know, we live in Los Angeles. I don't even know what second place in the world feels like anymore. It's the Rams are winning, the Lakers, the Dodgers. Analytics should inform us, not control us. They controlled the Rays last night, and that's why the Dodgers are World Series champs. That's coming up.
Looking forward to it, Colin. Thank you. Well, it has been 7 years since LeBron posterized Jason Terry in the playoffs, but Terry says it still gets brought up all the time. Terry said that each time a kid recognizes him, they always ask him, why did LeBron dunk on you like that? So, Shannon, are you surprised that people are still bringing this up 7 years later?
No. That's going to be for the rest of his career. Skip, Jason Terry had a very good career. He played 19 seasons. He's an NBA champ, made the 7 most threes. But there are certain plays that will stick with you for the rest of your life, no matter what you accomplish. Skip, what is Chris Webber? Chris Webber had a very good NBA career. He's a very good on-TV analyst. What is he known for? He called a timeout they did not have.
Okay, but that was an all-time blunder.
Bill Buckner. Think about Jim Marshall. Skip, Jim Marshall played 20 years for the Vikes. He never missed a game as a defensive lineman in Minnesota. But what is he known for? He scooped up a fumble and ran the wrong way.
I got it. But was this a blunder by Jason Terry? He's 6 feet 2 inches tall. LeBron is 6'9". He just happened to be in the way.
Wrong place,
wrong time.
Yes.
But didn't that happen in 2013?
Yes.
Okay, what happened in 2011?
Skip,
there was this thing called the NBA Finals?
It was one, but see, Skip, that's a series. This is one play.
Okay, do you realize what Jason Terry did to LeBron over those last 3 games when LeBron just melted down in a way we'd never seen a superstar melt? Games 4, 5, and 6. This is a big 3 he made right in LeBron's grill. That was a big turning point 3. Listen to what Jason Terry did, sometimes guarded by LeBron. Games 4, 5, and 6. 17 points, 21 points, and led all scorers in the closeout game 6 with 27 points.
Yeah.
I made the case.
He could have been the MVP.
I did. I made a case for him. I thought he was the MVP over Dirk. And I know Dirk was the sympathetic, sort of romantic choice, Okay, I got that. But this was Jason Terry at his greatest.
Right.
And so I think you can argue LeBron was getting even with him, but I think Jason Terry still has the big advantage over LeBron.
Well, he does. He won the title, Skip, but there are certain plays that happen, Skip, and that's what you go. Skip, Bill Buckner had a very good career. He was a very good batter. I think he won the batting title one year.
I mean, I covered him out here in L.A. when he was a Dodger. He was really good.
But you're not living that down.
Okay, I got it, but that was a mistake. What Jason Terry did was not a mistake.
He should have been there. He should have just moved out the way.
Hard to live it down.
And we got it.
It's a good day to be a fan in L.A. Congratulations to all those Dodgers fans out there. That's all for Undisputed. The Herd is on next. We're back same time
City of champs, baby. That's what the Jordan shoe is, the gospel. It is the Bible, even if you're not from Chicago, because that is what started it all. Okay, the Kobe. Everybody loves the Kobe shoe. Yes. Now, I have more Jordans than I have LeBrons. I have more LeBrons than I have Kobe's. But for you to try to make this leap, and here's another thing. Because someone says that, okay, I like Kobe is this or Jordan is that, that doesn't mean they're taking a shot at LeBron. Skip, stop doing it. I know what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is sow dissension, but there's no jealousy between us. We good. We've already turned the team over to AD. This is AD's team, but we're gonna do this thing. AD, this is how we're gonna do it. But I see what you're trying to do. They were talking about shoes. I love the Kobe also. I wish I had gotten into collecting Kobe's sooner, like I did the Jordans, like I did LeBron's, but I didn't. But that's okay. They were talking about shoes. And when you're talking about shoes, right now the most popular shoes are what? The Jordan, the LeBron, and the Kobe's. You know that, I know that. It's definitely not those orthopedics, those PPEs that somebody tried to make, the Skittles and the Fruit Loops. Nobody want those.
By the way, those are the most comfortable sneakers I've ever worn.
Of course, Skip, because you got to be on your feet all day. You're an essential worker. You don't get to sit down. You up all day long. You better get something comfortable.
Shannon, you know and I know This is just so wrong.
What?
This is so disrespectful.
How?
To the man who showed Anthony Davis how to win a ring. He didn't carry him to the ring because in the end, AD carried LeBron to the ring.
There ain't nobody carried nobody, Skip.
He was channeling Kobe Bryant at the end of game 2 against the Nuggets when he said, give me the damn ball, I'll shoot it, because LeBron, as we remember, didn't want to shoot.
Let's stop doing that.
Well, he didn't.
You remember they had momentum in game, and what game was that? Game 3 that they won? And, you know, he was up there shimmying, he hit that big 3 in AD face, and he was doing all that?
Yep.
Shut it down.
So, Shannon Sharp, you grew up in a household with a big brother who was a really good athlete and a really, really, really good football player. And he rose and shone all through college and then into the Green Bay Packer fandom and heroics. And he looked like he was on a Hall of Fame arc.
Yes.
And then here came little brother.
Yeah.
And at some point, some morning, I don't know what morning it was, little brother woke up and said, you know what? I'm just better than he is. There was some point in your career where you said, I'm just better than he is.
Well, I don't know if I was better, but I know the morning I woke up, I think I was about 14. And I said, today I'm going to beat him in one-on-one.
Okay.
I said, I'm done with
basketball, right?
Basketball.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to beat him. I said, Spank, let's go play. He's like, all right. And I beat him.
And what were your sizes at this point?
He was still bigger. I was probably, Skip, you got to realize, as a freshman, I was only 5'5", 132 pounds. So I was probably about 5'5", 5'6", and he probably was a senior, but I beat him.
Well, how did you beat him?
What you mean, how?
Cheat?
No, ain't no cheat. Ain't no cheat. I just had to do it because it was killing. But see, when you brother, Skip, you don't look at age. He's 3 years older than me. You don't look at size. That's my brother. I should be able to beat him.
If he was a senior, then he was what, 6'1"?
He was 6 foot.
6 foot?
Yeah, he's 6 foot.
And probably weighed 200.
No, he wasn't that big. He was like 175. 175, 180. But I put it on him. He never forgot it.
Sterling Sharp was put together.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, he was.
Okay.
But, you know, you make it seem like I was fettuccine.
I know, but well, you were at that point. You were 5'5", 130 pounds. I do not believe you beat him when you were 14 years old.
I beat him. Ask him. He'll tell you. And once I beat him, light went off of my head like, dang. Because I know what he was as an athlete, and I just beat him. It's over.
Okay. When AD hit that shot on that day against those Nuggets, I think he just woke up and said, you know what? I'm just better than he is.
Better who?
Better than LeBron James.
Oh, look at this. There you go.
Little brother decided he was better than big brother. You know it, and I know. You could just see his body language.
AD is a top 5 player. There's no question about that now. I don't know. AD is a top 5 player.
I did not think he had any of this in him.
I know he had it in him.
From long 2-point range, he was flawless. He could not miss. He carried you with long 2s. And then every once in a while, a big 3. And obviously, he just dominated in the paint.
Skip.
So he's thinking, it's my team, it's my time. I'll just go double GOAT on LeBron James. I'll go MJ and I'll go Kobe.
Do you realize?
Double GOATed him.
Do you realize LeBron James finished 2 points from leading the entire playoffs in points, rebounds, and assists? Not a series, the entire playoffs. AD had 2 more points than LeBron James, or LeBron would have led everybody in assists throughout the entirety of the playoffs.
You talking about in average or total?
Total, average, and everything.
Everything in total because he just played more games.